Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. We have another Etheria restart video in the spotlight. It is long overdue. I want to show you guys my full-blown account review and pretty much just walk you through all of the teams and comps and strategies that I utilize to play the PVE mode day in and day out. And then I'll just show you some of the investments that I have, or my most invested characters, some characters I'm thinking about bringing up, especially now we have another double top-up event coming soon, or like double investigations, double grim pursuit. I know what I'm talking about. And then I also want to talk about at the end some of the things that my account could use and could make my account better overall. Hopefully, at the end of the day, this provides a little bit of value to you. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so let's start off with Grim Pursuit and Threshold, and then we'll just go down the line. Of course, we're not going to go over shit like Investigation and GP Outpost. Holy skill issue. All right, Nico Nana. Let's just go over this. This is the easiest Grim Pursuit mode, especially since the nerf. But I'll just walk you guys real quick. Lily, Viper, Lingluo, and Yelly is the team that I normally use. I did screw around with Lilium. She works, but I like Yelly better because she can actually take off any buffs that Viper might miss out on stripping. Lily's rocking this guy, just super fast, Lily, honestly. Her skill 1 and skill 2 is fully maxed. However, I was farming this literally no problem without maxing the skill 2. So if you don't have your skill 2 maxed out, you can still farm the hell out of Nico Nana. This is just kind of overkill, but it is needed in other areas of the game. For Lily, I just go for whatever has the most goddamn speed. That's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for her. Viper, he's always on Artisan, and he's not the fastest, but he's fast enough. He's completely decked. Viper's one of my favorite 4 stars in the entirety of the game. Bro's an absolute monster. Triple effect accuracy is what I run on him because I need him to take off the buffs of the opponent. And when you use your ult on him, he's going to fucking strip them off. So pretty standard shit there. And then we have Lingluo, whose skill 1 is maxed, and that's it. You might be thinking, what the hell is he doing running Gigabyte on her? I can't, for the life of me, get that fucking bird to drop 3 matrices. Like, that bird just runs from me, bro. So I use Gigabyte. It might sound crazy, but honestly, it gets the goddamn job done. Gigabyte plus Strive every time you go up against scenarios where it's 3 people attacking. Bro, she's just as fast as a 3-speed. She just be skipping ahead, bro. Bitch be skipping all ahead. So this is a pretty solid budget option if you just can't get the bird to land like me. I don't know, bro. Just RNG, I guess. Skill issue, I guess. And then finally, I am using my Yelly. Now, of course, you can also use Ditting in this mode as well. I like Yelly because, like I said, any strips that Viper fails to take off, sometimes some buffs get through. Yelly can then steal the buffs and apply them to herself. So I really like her for that. She's completely decked. For sure. And then this is my whole little buff here. I'm not going to press auto, guys. Just take my word for it. This fucking team goes 10-0 all day, all long. 10-0 team against Nico Nana. I will show you some showcases for some of the other modes that I think are tough, just so you can see how those look. But for Nico Nana, she's really easy, man. Now, Shadow Flame Hoyan, I'm going to be real. For us mere mortals who don't have Shadow Sonya, we got to cook a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a little bit more into the sauce here. I like using Kloss and Silence. Problem, though, with Kloss and Silence is they don't land their goddamn debuffs all the time. And most of us are too cheap to invest in that level 3 on the ult, but it's absolutely worth it. I'll be honest. If I get a level 3 on Kloss and a level 3 on Silence, this run will go so much more smoother because they will be landing the hell out of their debuffs. But with that said, Silence's job on this team is to apply forgetfulness to the 2 mobs. This prevents them from sharing the health pool of Hoyan, and it also prevents them from counterattacking, which honestly buffs the hell out of Hoyan. So that's Silence. Kloss obviously enhances the damage of Ditting. And oh yeah, this is my latest cook. I do a dual DPS Lilium and Ditting team, and I let Kloss debuff him. Let's see how it goes. But if this team here is not something you're capable of, this is another team I like using, which is usually Ditting, Fushu, however you pronounce her name, Silence, and Kloss. Problem with this team, though, is there's no cleanse, and these fuckers can silence and prevent your team from wounding. So you can also swap her out for Lingluo. And another team I like using is this team right here. This is when I don't want to worry about Kloss not landing or debuffs. This team takes a little bit longer to get the job done, but it does get the job done. Artisan Lily is a very comfortable option for survivability. And yeah, so this is a solid team as well. And then Ling Luo cleanses your team, so you don't have to worry about wounds and shit. But let's go with that double DPS comp because that looks like the most fun. All right, let's see how this run goes. If she doesn't land the buff, I'm immediately restarting. By the way, I just continuous battle. I just want to show you guys. Okay, so she landed Forgetfulness on both of them. Excellent. Kloss, fuck, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God, bro. That shit pisses me off, dog. Yo, the RNG in this game is so disgusting, bro. I swear. Okay, we're gonna do it again, boys. All right, at least she landed all her debuffs on everybody. Boom. Okay, we got all the debuffs on the head. Very nice. Didding comes in with the blop blop. Vulnerability. Oh my God. This is a beautiful run. Yeah, land the crit. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, let me tell you something. When Lilium follows up after Didding, the damage is wild. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and blop. Good. Yeah, this is going beautiful. Yeah, this guy's cooked. There's no coming back from this. But that's the new team I've been using. It's a lot more like fluid. Shit gets out, like, you know, before I realize it, the damn run's already over with. She's gonna jump in front of everybody. She's fast. GG's. Cinema finish. Boo! All right, cool. Yeah, so that's that run, and let's move on to the next Grim Pursuit. All right, the cunt. We saved the cunt for the last, guys. I cannot stand this goddamn guy. To be honest, I still don't have a reliable team. And part of the reason is because I don't want to build a bunch of bloodbaths just to like overcome. I don't want to build a team of bloodbaths and lighthouses. One, I need this douchebag to even have the most proper form of them. So that's like one of the reasons. And because of that, I'm just stuck using like teams like this that are like glass cannon teams. It can get the job done, but the chances of you actually like getting a dub is like 2 in 10. But let's go ahead and use this team here and see if we can get it done. I always put it on auto and I just let them do their thing. One of the things is whatever element he lands on could end up just screwing up your whole run. Of course, you also have to worry about Kloss not landing a buff too. It's time. It's time for me to invest in my Kloss past what she's already invested in. See, they already killed my Didding, but thanks to her, my Didding had another life. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Didding comes up. Kloss brings them back. Good. This is good damage right here, I think. I hope. Blop, blop. Yeah, that's some pretty solid damage. He counters. So you'll notice I'm using 2 dark elements, which it might be in your brain. Well, the game says to use 4 different elements. Yeah, just ignore that shit. Sometimes you can just get away with whatever. The game tells you a strategy to suggest, but you'll see a lot of people not even listening to the goddamn game because guess what? What we're doing works. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be surprised if this actually works on the first try. Yeah, there's no way. All right, so failed already. Immediate fall. And it's just because the guy hits like a fucking train, bro. Like the RNG fest on this fight is absolutely ridiculous. So, I mean, I've run one with this team before too. This is a team that just allows you once again to glass cannon your way through, but it's banks on like Yelly landing her hits. If Yelly's not like getting lucky with some of the RNG procs, then once again, you're cooked, boys. Now, what's cool about Freya is Freya can apply. Well, she didn't actually. Another RNG. If Freya applies her debuff, then you can just lifesteal your way back to full health with Yelly, which is really nice. You also do a lot more damage with your Yelly. See, if we would have had that lifesteal buff, she'd have been doing a lot more damage and we would have been healing. So it's unfortunate here. Like I said, it's just an RNG grind fest against Rengokutsu. I think this guy needs a nerf. He's fucking cringe in several different ways. But until he gets a nerf, I don't think I'm gonna build Bloodbath, guys. It's just too annoying. Oof. Ah, we were so close right here, man. Okay. Can old girl make it in time? Can she make it in time? Go. Ooh. 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 Come on. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Get up in there. Oh, come on. Come on. Yellow, 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 yellow. Let's go, Yelly, with the clutch. Let's go, Yelly. Oh, W, Yelly. Oh my God, that would have been perfect for the video. All right, so as you can see though, like RNG is just a shit show that fight, man. I'll go ahead and show that team one more time. What was funny is that run, I didn't even land the debuff with Freya. And one more thing I will add is my build's a little bit scuffed. She shouldn't even be jumping in front of the Freya. As you can see, Freya needs to go before her, add the debuff, then Yelly goes after that. And then that'll be like a bunch of damage to start off with in the beginning. But that team is pretty freaking solid, man. I like it. Okay, now for threshold mode, if you guys watched my last video, I already showed you. For Terramaton, I just used Didding. Didding's the man. Come over here. Bloop. Here we go. Yeah. This team here is just absolutely insane. Didding just blitzes this guy all the way the hell down. The guy stands zero chance. We got the strip here. I'll just walk you through one more time in case you didn't watch my last video. We got the strip. We got the debuffs here. Land all of them, please. Thank you. Didding then follows up on this guy. Land your crit. Awesome. And he didn't apply any vulnerability, unfortunate, which is fine. If he applies invulnerability, it gets disgusting from here. But yeah, we follow up one more time. Boom. We're going to strip this buff off of him again with Holden. He likes to apply defense to himself. Just strip it with Holden. Push him back with Floss. And then Didding comes in with another ult. He applied vulnerability. Blop, blop, blop. I feel like he should have did more damage to that. I Didding using the right build. He totally should have did more damage than that. What the hell? Well, what the hell, Didding? He might not have the right build on. It's possible he doesn't, because I definitely feel like he should have did more damage to that. That's okay. 55-second run. Boom. Yeah. So that's my team I use for Terramaton. Now for Doky Doi, we have my favorite water girl in the game, Shada. Big fan of Shada. I love her little nine-tailed fox-like type of playstyle. This is the team I use. We've got him on Codex to double freeze for CC. We've got the survivability. We've got Artisan Lily. And then we've got our Freya double revelation proc just to help us get through this first stage a bit more like smoother. But the RNG here only relies on Kraken missing his freeze on one or two enemies. That can make the run a bit more fucking scuffed. So that's usually the only annoying thing you have to deal with. Is Kraken going to land his freeze on everyone, or is he going to miss? And here it is right here. Is he going to land it? Cha-ching. Very nice, Kraken. And so, yeah. So if he lands that, all's well, ends well. We're going to come up again with, what's her name? Shada. She's going to obliterate them. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Same exact RNG factor. If, what's his name doesn't land the freeze on everyone, it just becomes a bit more annoying. But usually everything's pretty smooth. I have a 90 to 100% clear rate. Look, this motherfucker literally choked on the most important person. He missed the freeze. How you gonna miss the freeze on the literal most important guy on the field, bro? God damn it, I'm about to crash out mid fucking video record. All right, but we landed that freeze at least. All right, there we go, man. All right, do your thing, Shada. Get him down to half health, please, please, please. Oh, we did get him down to half health, so he's gonna stay frozen. Very nice. Hell yeah. W's. Yeah, and it's just the rest is history from here. Oh my God, I forgot about cringy ass cleanse, bro. Should be fine. Yeah, everybody's done. GG's. Good old revelation. So that's the team for what's this right here? For Doky Doi. And then for Aurora, I use the exact same girl. I come back over here to Aurora. Now, this team, I'm going to be honest, it's a bit of a slow grind, but it gets the job done. It's going to be a full-blown water team, damn near. I mean, we got Water Viper, Water Shadow, Water Ling Lo, and then we've got her in the middle. I can't wait until, like, a better healer comes out. Like, I want another healer to come out, or maybe on the freaking standard banner, I will finally get that other little girl, because I would love to use double heals. It will make my fucking run against Aurora 30 billion times better, man. I'm so tired of using, don't get me wrong, I love my Valerian, but I'm so tired of using my Valerian. Another problem I have with this run is I don't have the bird. Remember I told you about the bird on Ling Luo? The bird would heal to the point where I'd be able to get like full-blown heal off of that. But because I don't have the bird, I have to like suffer from a bit more grind. because I can't heal off the whole entire shield, which is kind of annoying. But my runs go pretty smooth, right? Like, so now we're good. Now we can actually deal a little bit of damage now. She's going to go ahead. All 3 stacks is up. This is pretty good. Boom, 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 right? And so it's just a grind through this entire shit show. I'm not going to play the run all the way through. That, just know it's a grind because of my Linguo not having full-blown heals. Okay, we're getting ready to about finish this run up. I didn't want to like make you guys sit through that entire freaking like time of going through Aurora, but pretty consistent team here. We got Viper to always strip any immunity off of. DC already refreshes with immunity. We've got Linguo for the heals, and then we've got our main DPS, Shiata, who does her thug thizzle. She's not the best option, but she gets the job done for me. The fact that Shiata is like a character that not only gets my Doky runs out the way, but she also gets my, oh, that can probably be a speed on the last one, but she also gets my Aurora runs out the way is really nice. And I usually do my 8 runs there, and you know, the rest is history. Okay, now apart from Grim Pursuit and Threshold mode, for Phantom Theater, this is my team. It's like my go-to teams all the time. So I come in here formation. I always have, actually, you know what? This is funny. This is actually a different lineup. I kind of like swapped this up. Usually what I do, yeah, this is totally what I normally do for my co-op mode, especially if the other guy's booty cheeks. This is usually a team that'll set you up pretty freaking solid. You can even swap out the dating for Hella Lilium now if you have her. And then for my regular team, it's always Yelly, Freya, Fushuo or Fushui with a Valerian. If I'm going up against like a Firewolf, I'll just swap the Yelly out for Shiata. But this team here is usually really freaking solid. I usually fill up that last slot with somebody like Doky Doki or Kloss. Like, and whoever is here, then I'll put the other one on the other team. Kloss is another fantastic option, obviously. Like against this guy, you can totally take out probably the, I mean, you can take out anybody, honestly, for Kloss. You can take out Viper for Kloss. You can swap the Viper out for Kloss, whatever works for you. Put Viper on the other end. But that's usually the pieces I use against Phantom Theater. Triple S's, no problem. I trialed up on accident. And then for Cage Rumble, this is the Cage Rumble lineup that I'm using currently. So against Shadow Flame Hoyan, we're doing Silence, Freya, Sonya, Yelly, and Kloss. Against Sharon, I'm doing Kachi the Guard, Fushui, Didding, Doki Doki, and Lilium. And then finally for Nico Nana, I'm doing Shada, Viper, Lingluo. Like, it's usually the teams that counter them, right? For Sharon, you've got Cleanse, Immunity, and then Survivability. You can also swap her out for Hellkit. Hellkit's a good option. And then you got your 2 DPS popping off. For Hoyan, just so you can do more damage to Hoyan with Yelly. You got healing for sustain. You've got Freya just for damage and survivability. And then you've got Kloss for debuffing. And then, of course, for Nico Nana, it's just a Shadow. It's just your standard Shadow team. Shadow's getting all the buffs. It just keeps popping off. But I was able to get up to, for right now, I was able to get up to 2,500 points. I haven't gotten to 3,000, I'll be honest. So we might end up getting a rip on the perfect lattice fragment. We'll see what happens there. I usually like pretty satisfied with stuff like that. I'll grind through it, but other than that, I don't really care. For PvP, all I do dead ass is spam Etheria mode, and this is my team. Super fucking fast, revelation spam. I always get to mythic, whatever the hell the last one is. I always get to that shit with this team, and then yeah, it resets. Summit Arena, it just reset. I didn't even do it a single time this week. Like, just don't care to do Summit Arena until I feel like I'm fucking fully built. I need more bloodbaths, and this is the real reason why I'm not doing PvP yet. I need more lighthouses, and I need more Codex of Magics. Obviously, the final Mythic Plus portion of them. Once I get Lighthouse, Codex of Magic, and I get my fucking count too for my Hoyan and Lilium, then I'll be much more confident. Once that final double drop event gets here too, I'm going to farm the living shit out of Aurora and Doki Doki. Hopefully we get some more bloodbath, like solid drops, some good bulwark, solid drops, and then some better speed pieces right here. I would say that's the only thing my account's missing. A little bit more, you can never go wrong with more speed, obviously, right? But I do need a bit more of Bloodbath. 1 billion. But Bloodbath's the real thing, that and Swift Smite. I need a bit more than that, but for like above all, I need fucking Lighthouse and Codex of Magic. Oh my God, dude. I need these desperately. The final versions of them. That's pretty much about it, I would say. Now, in terms of who I need to build up that I haven't built up yet, I am working on Nail or Nilu. I'm sorry. I really like her 30% speed boost with the vulnerability. I also love the idea of her healing. She can heal while increasing turn meter. I like that a lot because I can put her on Aurora. I want to test her out with Aurora and like get the cooking with her and Lilium on Aurora. I really want to try that out. She's got some value. I like her. And then we ended up getting her max dupe too. So like want to test her out. I want to bring up Rahu so I can finally run my Holden Rahu PvP comp. But I'm still working on him as well. I want to take her to level 6 because she's a solid PvP option as well. Who else are we missing? Oh, Obel. He's the one guy I haven't slept on. I just haven't gotten around to building him up. Another speed option plus crowd control option for PvP. Also good against Hoyan in the Grim Pursuit as well. Other than that, Silence and Sania are probably the two I want to bring up all the way to level 60 as well. Or I'm sorry, level 50. And then I think my PvP lineup will be completely like stacked. Tsukio me, if in a perfect world, I'd like to deck her out with some lattices, but lattices are just so damn expensive. Same thing with him. I'd like to take his level 3 all the way up because then I'd have another immunity plus sustainer apart from Lingluo. I would love to bring him up, but lattices are just, you know, as we all know, boys, lattices are a problem. Holden, I would like to bring his skill 1 all the way up to make him not only faster, but make him more devastating in his counterattacks. And then, of course, other than that, I think I'm good. Once again, in a perfect world with more lattices, I'd like to give her all 12 too. Lattices for everyone, boys. All right, man, that is my account review. You know what? The final thing I want to do is show you guys how many dupes I have on characters. I have 3 on Shada, none on her, 3 on Lily. Go fuck yourself, Lily. 1 on Lingluo. I have 1 on her. I have 2 on her. Really excited about that. Hope I can get some more. I've been getting really lucky on the standard banner with her. None on her. 2 on Freya. Let's see. I don't think we have any dupes on them. Fucking 3 on Silence, bro. Oh my god, dude. Kill myself. We got none on Rahu. None on her. I got 1 dupe on her. It's like I get all the dupes on all the supports. None of them on DPS. It's so annoying. I did get 1 dupe on him, but I'm pretty sure that was the beginning of the game. I think I bought that out of the shop. Holy fucking based. And then I have Real Mocha sitting in the back with Amber. This is a DPS I did get some dupes on, but I'm sorry, guys. I just don't want to play with a kid, man. Okay, that's the entire account review. I hope you guys like got some value out of that. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.